Hello, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm host Stoop Kid. So today we're going to be checking out a new Tectone video. Well, not brand new, but it was something I wanted to see. I enjoy watching his content on Gacha games and whatnot. And his personality, I don't know, like it really inspires me to be truthful and honest with how I feel about things. And it's very admirable, I will say, because he goes against a lot of people and against in these communities that are very headstrong for like Genshin and whatnot, and it takes a lot of mental fortitude as well as showing himself doing this for so long. But like I said, we're gonna get right into it now, though, and it looks like it's gonna be an interesting one. So make sure to leave a like and a comment down below to let me know what you thought about this video from Tectone, and also make sure to check out his original video, which I will have linked down below in my description. But here we go, guys. We're gonna get right into it. No more dilly dally.
One of my favorite content creators, a person I consider a actual personal friend of mine by the name of Mr. Pokey, has uploaded a video called Why. Now, I know Mr. Pokey, and when somebody says, why is this happening? What's going on? I will hopefully be able to provide clarity of what's going on in the situation. Now, I will say this. Any question or any issue Mr. Pokey has ever brought up has always been answered in spades by his own community saying, it's Tectone's fault. And to a certain degree,
It's Tectone's fault. That's funny as hell. I haven't watched Mr. Pokey in a little bit, but I haven't seen that myself, so I can't really speak on that.
Sure. Listen, man, I'm not going to sit here and play ignorance. I understand that the community that I have...
Not to say he's a bad YouTuber or anything. I like Mr. Pokey. He's cool.
Absolutely cause problems. Absolutely. Why wouldn't they? My community and my personality has always been built about going against the machine and essentially battling corporate greed in a field that is paraded by people who want to feed into it. So I understand that my community and myself were a little bit of disruptors. And that's not me to sound cool or the good guys, we're the edgy. That's just entirely what we are. And I don't think anybody would disagree with that. But Mr. Pokey has asked why. I'm not even sure what this video is about, other than my mods telling me that he's worried that his chat's out of control. I'm assuming this is about his previous Twitter post. I can only assume that his comments are all blaming me. But maybe I'm being delusional. Better yet, before I cast judgment, let me just check. Sorry, I've seen this many times before.
So Mr. Pokey's chat is blaming Tectone for what, though? For what is it, though? The content creator that covers and engages in a lot of Gacha War content is surprised that the Gacha War viewers are unhinged. No way. Who could have guessed? Who could have seen that coming? Jokes aside, even if you engage with the Gacha Wars unironically, jokingly, it will still attract those kind of viewers. I didn't hear about this myself until now. Gacha Wars going on. Not Mr. Pokey already forgotten what kind of content he used to farm that lured these kinds of people to his channel. LOL. Pokey acting clueless. In my opinion, you give the Gacha tablets exactly what they want. When you say you won't continue to play the game because of the shit chat experience, so you're basically not punishing them. Instead, you give them the feedback that they can do it, and you will be given at some point. Just play with the interest you just play what interests you M8 with. Oh my god! Just play what interests you M8 and ban the children from your chat. It's that simple. I rarely agree with Tectone, but he's absolutely right on this. Put the idiots in their place instead of changing your way to play, and I don't even understand what you're so scared of. I heard people say to you multiple times in the past that you feel that you just need to ban them, and here we are still on the topic, and you still, and then one more. These are just I want to read them. Create a problem by farming tribalistic people. Cry about it in the video and then play victim. Classic CC.
I'm just going to give it a quick Tectone. Oh, wait, this guy says that I'm the fucking man. Oh, this is the guy that's blaming me with 46 upvotes. All right, so we got one comment saying that he should listen to me. And we got another comment saying, oh, it's all my fault with 46 upvotes. So I wasn't really that far off. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Let's see what it's about. All right. And let's hopefully provide some clarity in my point of view on this.
I'm not gonna change my aim that in 2025 is gonna be a love, peace, and happiness for myself.
So this is very interesting, and the reason
love, peace, and happiness
is because previously, maybe about a month and a half ago, Mr. Pokey put out a post saying that he is going to go full on war and he's no longer being neutral. Now
No more neutral, Mr. Pokey.
He doesn't want that anymore, and he wants to go back to just being a neutral, peace, love, happiness creator. Now, a lot of people were calling him a hypocrite. This is not a hypocrite by your definition. What I think a hypocrite is a person in the process of change. I think Mr. Pokey dipped his toes into my world, which is the controversy world, which is the world where you talk about shit that fucking sucks and you're okay with ruffling feathers because you want to believe what you say. But the problem is that a lot of content creators are realizing that not everybody is cut out for this world. It is fucking stressful. It fucking sucks. Everybody calls you a piece of shit just because you are trying to right the wrongs of the space.
See, for me, I will go over some of this stuff, but it's just like, if someone says that to me, I'm not gonna go crazy over it because I'm not gonna go hard on this stuff like Tectone does. But I don't see a problem highlighting problems with some of these games, especially when they have glaring, massive issues for so long. So I don't really see that as an issue to do.
Mr. Pokey tried it. He realized he can't handle it. He doesn't want to do it, and there's nothing wrong with that. And now he wants to dip and go back to being more neutral and peace, love, and happiness. Completely fine.
I think it's fine.
I don't want to take it. I don't even want to get into the thick of it with regards to the whole
thick of it.
Sure. Now, I do, and it's honestly my favorite fucking thing, and I'm gonna keep doing that shit forever because it's hilarious. I love it. That's the reason why I stream.
Personally, I love it.
Today, when I was playing my Genshin 5.3 playthrough, from the moment I started playing Genshin 5.3 of my Genshin 5.3.
Sorry, I'm editing a video while making this video at the same time, and it's something just confused me.
There has been a constant, and I do mean this genuinely, a constant, non-stop influx. I don't know if they're cohorts or...
So, I did a little bit of research before this, and I actually VOD reviewed both playthroughs for Mr. Pokey because he was talking about this and he was concerned about this in his stream. I will say, the exact same issues that were happening during the Genshin playthrough were also happening during the Wuthering Waves playthrough. This is not an issue that merely existed when he was playing Genshin. It was both. The Hoyo shills were on him during the Kuro game. The Kuro bots were on him during the Hoyo game. Is what it is. This should be expected. But, however, I'm not really sure why he turned a blind eye to it. Maybe he was more immersed in the Wuthering Waves story, so he wasn't aware what was going on with his chat. And then for Genshin, maybe he was a little bit more bored, so he did notice the war in his chat. But yes, it was existing in both sides. It was.
I'm missing stuff.
That's what caused it. I'm just going to assume maybe he just didn't notice it when he was playing Wuthering Waves, but it was an issue for both.
Or what they are. But they are non-Skype shadows from Twitch and YouTube. They are just constantly telling me or asking me or essentially just saying why are you playing Genshin Impact 5.3?
Now, the reason why this is such an important comment of why he said it's his Twitch and YouTube is due to the fact that I don't have pull on YouTube. I have pull on Twitch. I will be real. If you're a gacha streamer on Twitch, my chat, when I'm offline, they're going to be invading your space. They will. On YouTube, that's not my problem. I don't cultivate a live streaming audience on YouTube.
Tectone viewers, if you want to watch me play gacha games, I'm here. I play a lot of gacha games.
Those people's opinions are their own. And that is their point. Now, once again, was my chat probably in Mr. Pokey's chat saying Genshin sucks? Absolutely. 100%.
The game it sucks.
Ass. Okay? You want to know why Mr. Pokey started playing Genshin?
That game is ass.
Begging him to play. The game's ass. We continue to pretend that it's not, but it is the least taken care of game of all the big four. It's happening on YouTube and it's happening on Twitch. Which means one of two things. One of three things. Well, first of all, not my fault. It's on YouTube. Got nothing to do with it. Okay? This is due to Mr. Pokey would farm war content. So now he has war chatters. This is also caused by Wuthering Waves completely blowing up and the communities being in contention right now. These are all demonstrably true. Is what it is. Now, I will say, on Twitch side, if I was live, there would probably be much less of a war in his chat, because then my chat wouldn't leave his chat and come to my chat. However, this is now an issue of the communities, not a Tectone bullying Mr. Pokey, pushed him on the ground and make him cry. So before these people go, big bad Tectone ruin Genshin, shut the fuck up. First of all, wear that with a badge of honor. Second of all, it's just simply not true, because it was happening on his YouTube as well. Let's continue.
Imagine playing Genshin Impact 5.3. Just
Well, that's also a joke. You know what I'm saying? These are jokes that have been cultivated by the community.
play Wuthering Waves 2.0, and now you're playing this dog shit game. Only 1.4k, 1.3k viewers when I just started playing, compared to Wuthering Waves when at launch we got 2k viewers, right? Imagine going around in bikes when you can fly and all that kind of stuff.
And you go around bikes and you can fly. It's funny.
Comments was true. It's true. Now,
I mean, that is fact, man. When you can fly and shit and ride and become echoes and all that shit. That's so true.
hope that Mr. Pokey didn't take offense to someone saying, imagine flying bikes, right? Because that's just a true comment. And that's not really a... When the community was venting that, hi, Mr. Pokey, thank you for the raid.
Hi, Mr. Pokey.
When the community was saying, imagine riding a motorcycle when you can fly, that's not an attack on Mr. Pokey, right? That's an attack on the game, right? So there was probably a lot of people in the chat attacking the game, absolutely. But that's been going on everywhere on Twitter. Let's keep going here.
Imagine him riding a bike when you can fly.
Constant throughout my entire playthrough of the goddamn story. And usually, I don't even, especially when I do story, I don't really tend to rechat that much. Because I want to immerse myself in the story. But my experience playing this Genshin 5.3, it has been barraged by these chatters so much that I felt a little bit bad that my mind couldn't fully focus on Genshin 5.3.
Oh my god.
So here's the reality, and let's speak some truth here, right? I'm gonna keep this completely true. Mr. Pokey had a chat, Mr. Pokey had a community that was heavily unmoderated. Let's just be real. Let me know when I'm lying. Mr. Pokey's chat was heavily unmoderated because he himself has admitted he just wasn't reading the chat. Now we're getting to the point where he is starting to read it, and he is starting to see the battleground that's happening in his chat. He's become aware of these people have had issues with the chat.
Why is it not working?
And now we are in a war arc. This is absolutely a Genshin versus Wuthering Waves war arc. Everybody knows it. It's even more so, people are going off on Genshin creators because we've seen the blatant hypocrisy and even to some people, the blatant racism of Genshin creators, as well as other creators around space. There is one solution to this. If you don't want a war, you're going to have to kill the people who are causing it. This is just the reality. All you got to do is say, mods, red alert. If you see people causing issues, just permaban them. They're gone. Why would you not permaban them? Permaban, move on. You can go even further. Permaban and let them know that they will be cross-banned. DM me, say this guy said this, show me the logs, ban them here too. I don't care. It's really that easy. I don't want retards in my chat. I don't. Sacrifice them and peace will ensue. Do not let anybody dictate what
I'm not signed in.
It's also not fair saying that Genshin creators are racist. Only as few are and have came out to admit it. That is exactly what I said. Nowhere, if I did, it was a crazy misspeak. I didn't say that at all. There was nowhere where I said, all Genshin creators are like this. Nobody said that. I'm saying there are Genshin creators who have come out to be this. Right? Nowhere did I say all of them are like this. So, on your listening comprehension.
After my mods ban or time out one guy, and 2 more.
I just want to clarify that we do mod Pokey's chat. However, we are extremely lenient because Pokey himself is quite lenient. Are you Mr. Pokey's mod? I'm his stream admin? Yes. Great. Streaming, you know what you're going to do? You're going to get Mr. Pokey. You're all going to sit down on a call. And you're going to say, this is how I want my chat to act. This is how I want my chat to behave. Anybody who goes against it, ban them. Just put out certain things. If somebody says this word, you ban them. If somebody brings this up, you ban them. If they're instigating, you ban them.
I'm trying to... That's true. I'm trying to figure out... I haven't come across these kinds of things yet. So, these are very good things to keep in mind when you're doing content creation stuff.
That's it. I will be real. I banned so many motherfuckers, it's insane here. You wanna know why? Because Genshin Impact and Gacha games in general breed a lot of retards. Let's be real. We are playing
Very true.
anime Gacha games. First of all, gambling addicts. Second of all, anime fans bring lolicons. Then you have self-insert people where their life is so fucking miserable they have to pretend they're an anime character. I was embarrassed of the people who I had in my chat when I played Genshin for 2.5 years. It was humiliating. I would say Paimon emergency food and they'd laugh. So I killed them all. But if you have
And they laughed.
on your chat, you will have a chat, just being completely real, that are full of fucking retards. And it's up to you as a streamer, and it's up to your mods that you assign to take care of that. Because if you want peace, it can be achieved, but you must have sacrifices. You must.
Will come out. And then another one, like it went on non-stop for 4 hours. I think towards the end when there was a cinema at the final fight, I think eased down a little bit. And then it happened again. I don't mean this to... Okay, and I really don't think this is like a war video because I don't think this is pertaining to any content creators. This is specifically on my experience playing a game.
Alright, chat's gonna blame me. They are. Let's be real. And this issue only happened during Genshin Impact. They're gonna say, oh, fuck Wuthering Waves players. Let's just be honest. And to that point, yes, it is my fault. Because me and Mr. Pokey do share some members of my chat, and I was offline. And I apologize that my shadows go other places, but I'm offline, and they cause issues. And
Chatters, you can come to me. And if you ever feel like watching someone else, you can always come to me.
Try to, roll up, bring them all in. Oh, guys, don't do that. But I've been trying to stream more, and I've been trying to control the play. Yes, there were some of my chatters probably. But that being said, hey, as long as you're not playing Gacha, my chat's fine.
Hey, listen. Don't chat. I don't play Genshin. I quite hate the game. Never liked it. You know where to come, baby. Ooh, I love it over here, baby.
They're great, but like feeding a gremlin food after midnight.
But go sit down. Go sit.
To be honest, I wouldn't have it any other way.
I said go sit down, Boat.
And why I think there's I mean I would have a problem with it because at the end of the day there's nothing to find for me, right?
Well, you do have a problem with it because when you let your chat dictate what you will or will not play, that is so fucking bad. It is. Because then you're not their streamer, you're their public. You must let these people know that you are who is going to decide what is happening.
Come get it.
That's very important.
There's nothing online on me playing Wuthering Waves or playing Genshin Impact because a majority of the time play Honky Starbucks. A little bit of Zenless Zone Zero, and I endeavor in Genshin or Wuthering Waves every single time new patch launches out. So there's really nothing whether I play Wuthering Waves or Genshin. But
it's you more of an outreach in the space that you want to call your home, and I want to exaggerate. You want to have as many eggs spread out as possible, the longevity of the content creation. Now, if you want to tie your entire career to Honkai Star Rail, you can. But I don't.
That makes sense, and that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I like in Mush Critical, Spilling the Milk. I mean, they do a lot of the same stuff, but it's like they do a lot of different genres and whatnot. I used to Aaron and Joe a lot. I haven't watched them in a little while. I gotta watch them again. But like, I like kind of YouTubers. I do like a bunch of different things, not always just one thing. But I usually, but just that is like their personalities as well that I quite enjoy.
I don't think that's good long term, but it's completely up to you. Every creator can do whatever they want, though. If that's what he wants, he can do that. It's not career-wise.
it's just very unfortunate that my playing experience today, especially right after my playing experience in Wuthering Waves, it was such a world difference for my chat behavior when I was playing Wuthering Waves for 3 days straight compared to 1 day of playing Genshin Impact.
Well, that's probably because the game wasn't that good, huh? Yeah, usually pretty tame.
Bro, his chat was sick. That bro played Genshin 1 day, played Curl for 3. They got pissed off. I was like, yo, suck this, bro. That game is ass.
Playing a game
Characters are hot, but gameplay ass.
But when you go to play something bad, it usually gets a little bit out of control. And once again, I am not trying to be a dick with that comment. I'm really not. But that happens like with every game in like a kind of mid game. And Mr. rated it a 6.5 himself. Am I gonna have to go to Genshin to play this shit just to make sure I'm not talking out of my ass?
Yo, do it. I would love to react to that. Please, Decton, do it. I wouldn't watch that.
Because I just have to assume, because Mr. Cloak also said it himself when it got towards the end and it was cinema. This is his words, not mine. Chat was good. So then what I'm assuming is
Cinema.
when things were bad, chat went a little bit crazy. Well, that just happens with any game. If a game is shit, chat is gonna say the game is shit.
And that's why I don't even know if they are my channel or not my channel. Some of them don't.
Here's the reality. If they are in your chat, chatters. And this is a
Totally agree. And that makes sense. Like, I don't know why people constantly say that, oh, it's your chat. If they're in your chat now they're your chat as well. Just not long term. So it's like, even if that happened to me, I would be completely fine with it because it's like more viewers. I don't like.
More people need to understand. They are in your chat room. They are now your chatters. And you have the ability to ban them or not. For example, this is my Twitter community. Yesterday, there was a lot of motherfuckers shitting on Mr. Poke. I am just gonna be real. 1,000,000%. It was that right here. A full post on Mr. Poke. Let's be real, after instances of aggressive misinformation, what Wuthering Waves players even watching your stream, it's most likely Genshin fans against Genshin fans. Now,
Let's be real. After instances of aggression and misinformation, what Wuthering Waves players even watching your stream is most likely Genshin fans against Genshin fans.
now, watch. I click on them. They are not even following me. This is an example of someone that people would consider part of my chat, but they're not my chat. But as this is my community, I have the choice to address these people. I have the choice to keep them here or not. Even though they don't follow me, the only reason why they're here is because we gained a shit ton of people because I offered to do a giveaway after 24 hours and I was going to lock the community. I'm not going to lock the fucking community, right? I put out a post in my community where I said, here we go. So I made a post that people weren't too happy about, so they didn't like it, which is removing all of those who aren't following me in 24 hours. Also, chill the fuck out on Mr. Pokey, bro.
Removing all those who aren't following me in 24 hours. Also, chill the fuck out on Mr. Pokey, trying to change his ways, clearly. Instigators will be permabanned. Shit on people who deserve it, like Gacha. Good dudes like Mr. Pokey.
Trying to change his ways, clearly. Instigators will be permitted. Shit on people who deserve it, like Gateo, rather than good dudes like Pokey. Put out a post about it.
Bro, I just went Sharky.
Not happy about that shit.
That was funny. I saw that. It said, bro, I play Girls Frontline too as well. If you want to see more content from that, let me know. But look, this post right here. Bro, I had Sharky from this banner, bro. It's going hard for Sharky. That's crazy. I got like a couple Sharky copies, so got her. So I don't gotta go crazy for her. But back to the video.
Dudes like Pokey. Put out a post about it. It was even pinned. We're not happy about that shit. But here's the reality. In 24 hours, I'm going to be deleting all those posts if those people don't leave or change their ways. It's very simple. Whether they're my chatters or not, I have responsibility for what they're posting in my chat. So do my moderators, which, okay, I'll be real. It's only me. It's me. I have no moderators in the entire Twitter community. It's me moderating 18,000 people at once. But I can...
God.
I kept that up.
That's a lot.
This is a person causing issues. They're not my chatter. However, they're still my responsibility. And I'm not going to feign ignorance. What do you mean
Wait.
Pokey's trying to change?
Go again?
Please. However, I kept that up as a symbol of this is a person causing issues. They're not my chatter. However, they're still my responsibility.
I don't understand. I don't know if I agree completely, because it's like, if they're not in your chat, how do you take responsibility for that then? It's not like you sent them over. But I don't know. I'm not too sure on that point.
mean Pokey's trying to change. So Mr. Pokey has been an instigator pretty much his whole career. He was going to go even harder once he got back from the war, really just fucking digging into the drama, digging into the dirt. He made a post a couple days ago, says he no longer wants to be that way. He wants to be peace, love, and happiness. Was he not neutral? No, he was never neutral, right? But now he actually wants to be, and he wants to move away from this war. So that's what I mean by that. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense.
Even follow me. Some of them follow me just to comment whatever they want to say. And it's just very, very unfortunate. I have to experience.
Why don't you put mods in the Twitter community? Because my mods were getting shit on. And so I was like, all right, I'll just handle it. That's pretty much it.
This during my playthrough. Now, I know I'm not a Genshin main, or I'm not a Wuthering Waves main, right? So my own chat, they don't watch me specifically for Genshin or specifically for Wuthering Waves. Most of the time it's the Honky Starbucks. I would say that's like more than 50% of the time what I stream, aside from the variety and all that kind of stuff. But during my shot in both games, the amount that I had to deal with chat today was ridiculous. Genuinely, it was so ridiculous, and I also didn't want to stop focusing on the story in the middle, and then just like pick it out. I didn't really want it to influence the majority of the audience they were watching, but it was just yeah, it is. I'm not saying a way of saying I should play Waves more, because Wuthering Waves in their opinion is like a better game. I should play Genshin Impact less, because Genshin Impact does not have fly. Genshin Impact does not have it's like the kids in Genshin Impact is Paimon, whatever kind of stuff.
Bro, just play the games that you want, and then if people are being stupid, just
true. Like, I don't know why you're making this in such a big thing. Yeah, just ban them and play what you like.
ban them. It's that easy.
At the end of the day, which is, you know, the whole point why I even played both patches at the same place, is I want to experience these games for myself. You know, basically a single patch in a gacha game that holds almost no, or rather less significance compared to the other gacha games that I play, specifically Stario, right? And it really makes me wonder if being a gacha streamer that doesn't focus on one game, is that even a good thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I took it puts less stress on yourself to try to make content for that game, and then you get more freedom to do other things, and the people that will watch you for the main videos for like the old stuff be there. So I think like Tecton says, I think that's a good idea.
Because what's the point of playing all these different games? And like, yeah, I admit I'm a tourist at this point, right? Even though we played a lot of One Race at the start, I admit I'm a tourist at this point. Is that I still want to end all these other patches that.
Bro has to ask Fob how to handle the chat. Fob's chat's absolutely out of control. I mean, legit, Fob, their little chew toy. Fob's chat just sits on him 24/7. I don't think Mr. Pokey's the guy who wants that. I mean, they Fob like he's a piece of shit. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
That's horrible advice.
Hell no. Anyone like that can stay away from me, because you will get banned for shit like that.
Okay, he really is the E-Rob of Gacha, absolutely.
Games have.
No, I don't have no moderators.
For my own personal enjoyment. Because at the core of it, I still am a gamer, right? I still like the feeling of getting.
Yeah, Fob is the of this chat. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, the E-Rob, absolutely.
The feeling of winning or losing at 50-50, the feeling of using these brand new units, whether be it elemental system in Genshin Impact or the dodge, quick parry, quick assist.
I just told to ban the real ones appeal. No, absolutely, Genocide.
Resonant swapping, whatever. I don't give a shit, man. I just want to enjoy it. And when it's done, I move on. But at this point, it's really making me doubt if this can even be a net positive for the viewers or the community that I'm trying to build in my channel. Because let's just be real, if I were to just focus on one game, if I were to just...
Okay, I'm going to be real. If you're a streamer who is playing one game and one game only, you're no longer building a community. You are going into a community. It's a huge difference.
My boy Tecton is dropping some knowledge on us right now. That's why I like these kind of dudes, bro. They hit you with some good shit.
Really becoming a resident of their community. You're not building anything. Unless you are taking them to multiple places.
Hey, if you ever want to invite me to Gacha Cast, bro, I would love to be part of that shit, bro. Talk to everyone about Gacha games and shit. That'd be so dope.
Not your chat.
But I know I'm a long ways from that, so. But eventually, it'll have fire.
They're just not. Legit, like, dude, my chat, until I'm playing something like Me Side, and I'm seeing how many people are still here, right? Because if that chat is only there when you're at their house, that's not your chat. You
Makes
still need to
sense.
Visit somebody's house.
Play Honkai Star.
That's an analogy. That good analogy. That makes a ton of sense. Oh boy, I gotta put more stuff on my Twitch.
In one game, you're an employee of that game. No, absolutely.
I wouldn't be having this discussion today, and I wouldn't be making this video because there wouldn't be other community members that are in that game saying, "Oh, this game, my game is better than your game, and your game is better than my game," or comments like, "Oh my god, why are you such a toy? You don't know how to do this." Okay, all these comments don't really care, right? I know I think it's entertaining as well. I think it's very funny that my chat cooks me. I think, but it's mainly the I play both games as a game that I just want to enjoy, and it ends up instigating war in the chat simply for me playing the game. You can check my VOD for all 3 days. You can just simply check. We were literally doing story, and the amount of chatters that I've had today that were just behaving like kids.
I want to correct that. It's not chatters behaving like kids. They are just kids. They are. And when you go into a game that is populated by children, there are going to be children there. Right? Hey, buddy. Good to see you. And the war that's going on between Genshin and Wuthering Waves, it is pretty much kids. A lot of teenagers, a lot of adults, but the majority of adults don't really care that much to fight this shit. They're like, oh, God, I got to pay my bills. Right? So they're not really behaving like kids. They are kids. And I did check the VOD. It was an issue in both games. There is a war actively happening between Genshin and Wuthering. It is not an issue specifically of Wuwa players hating on Genshin. No, it's a Genshin haters hating, or Genshin players hating on Wuwa on Genshin players. It's both. And just wait, that war is going to continue when Rememento comes out versus Honkai Star Rail. Then Ananta is going to get thrown into the mix. Absolutely.
The point of me trying to branch out and do different games, if at the end of the day it just ends up coming back.
Look at Zyox's YouTube VOD comment. It was a disaster. Well, let's just go ahead and pull it up. So this is what I mean, Mr. Pokey, and it's very important.
The main Wuthering Waves quest, then the most scuffed Carlotta giveaway. I still gotta finish the fucking quest, bro. Damn, people sat down and did that whole.
You see this because it's both sides. Because even when Zyox was playing Wuthering Waves, his chat was being cringe as. AKA Wyatt said, "Don't be cringe. You can criticize on insulting and harassing each other." Because his entire Wuthering Waves quest and his that quest, they were both freaking the fuck out. It's a community of retards, and they're at each other's throats. Now, I love it, but that's because I am also fucking retarded. But the issue is for Genshin,
fucking retarded.
and the issue is for Wuthering Waves.
And
I am fucking retarded.
By the way, here we go.
This again is like purely out of spite. But I might go do Wawa Tower just to fuck with people, because some people are getting mad in the Zyox Archives comments that I was playing Wawa. So
Zyox Archive.
Miserable day.
What is that? What is something every content creator has? So that's the case. I need to see what that is.
So hopefully this demonstrates that it is both sides. Because the problem with this video is it's acting like there's nothing wrong with Genshin players. And that is the biggest issue I take with this video. It's the only issue I take. Let's not act like one side is being good and the other side is bad. They're both being wrong. Okay? Trust me. Because a man who's playing both sides, I'm gassing both of them up. Go to town, man. You gotta fight. Get in there, man. Yo, here's a gun.
He's just stupid. He said, "Hey man, it's scared of shit. Hey man," he was talking shit about your family. He said your mom was ugly, man. He said, "Hey, yeah, man." He said, "You want you out in the field, take this gun, man." Yeah. He know, bro. I just peeped. He has a freaking brand sacrifice tattoo. I think that looks cool. It looks good. I think it'd be cooler, like maybe like.
Y'all gotta fight.
A chat.
TBH's chat during WoWo was chill. Brother, I checked the VODs. Shut the up. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
That is driven by war and by comparison. By my game is better than your game, or your game is worse than my game. There's no point. At this point, I'm basically kind of done with Genshin Impact. One, because, you know, I do want to play Stario, because tomorrow is going to be new Memory of Chaos update.
Yeah, I've been my Honka Sura too. I gotta start picking that up again. But Wu is definitely my main gacha game for sure. So as you can probably see more Wuwa, and then so a bit more Honkai now, because I want to make some more content on Honkai. Yeah, let me know the games you might want to see, like Girlfriend Line 2. Like I said, what else I played? I played a little bit of ZZZ, and yeah, pretty much gacha games I have on my roster right now. Oh, also One Piece Bounty Rush and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, but I haven't touched Master Duel in a while. So if you want to see that, let me know. One Piece Bounty Rush, let me know about that too, because right now the game is super annoying for me because of how strong some of the units are becoming more and more, and I haven't seen the character I liked in the game yet from the show in a while. So it's like it's kind of over characters because like I'm really free to play for a lot of these games. I don't like to spend too much money on these gacha games. So
finish everything. It's okay. It's legit. The reason why I so kind of don't want to continue.
Yeah, notice how we all of Genshin Impact's content in one stream as Wuthering Waves is taking 3. Anyways,
I'm not gonna lie. See, that's crazy facts, because like it took me like 2 streams to do Act 1 and basically almost do Act 2 now, and about to be on Act 3, and it's gonna be like almost 3 streams, like you said, the full thing. Unless you just, oh my god, the titty cleavage on her is crazy. But it's like it takes almost 3 streams to do everything. If in like, unless you like serial and if you have the time to do it that way.
Wuthering Waves is a better game. If you disagree, you're a Kurobot. Fuck Paimon.
Fuck Paimon.
Abby greater than Paimon. Okay.
Have Paimon.
We all know it, dude. Come on. If you like Genshin, you're a bitch. If you like Genshin, you're a bitch.
If you like Genshin, you're a bitch. You like Genshin, you're a bitch. Nigga's stupid as hell. Oh, he's so funny when he try to instigate.
It just gives my chat it creates that environment where I can see why people would say my chat has a shit.
Absolutely.
Because it ends up making this, oh my god, why are you playing this dodgy game? And it just happened throughout the entire time. So why the fuck would I continue on? It doesn't have to be Genshin Impact, but I'm just saying this for like any gacha games. I have to be in a gacha community where the player base themselves are so fucking holed up in their gacha tribalism to the point where if their streamer does not play the game they enjoy and the ends up just turning the chat into a war zone, then why should I even continue that?
Well, because it's the vocal minority and it's very easy to deal with. You just, yeah, it's pretty much it. Like, yeah, if you ban them, then it's
yeah, like especially if they're like being very like starting a whole in your chat, like yeah, it gets banned. I was gonna probably come back with different accounts, but if they do and they keep doing the same thing, just they ban them and you just keep doing it. Because once I get to that point, like Mr. Pokey, I'm definitely doing the same thing. Most times right now, whenever people are in my Twitch chat, that when they do come in, they're for the most part pretty chill.
It's a very small amount of people. It is the amount of people. It's like Gateo's chat. Like, it's mainly like people who are just being retarded. The problem is, Gateo didn't ban him. He has him VIP.
VIP.
Yeah, ban the 1%, take the 99%. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even make that many, I would say.
Why is Mr. Pokey crying? He's not crying. He's just merely expressing an issue he doesn't know how to deal with. Using words with negative connotation like that in order to paint him in a bad light is just very disingenuous. He's merely just a content creator that's confused and is looking for advice. That's all it is.
Like, I don't really know how you define it as like value-adding content. For me, I think at this point, both Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact, I'm doing content that is really of enjoyment, right? The pools,
Absolutely.
summons, stories,
Yeah.
maybe the patches a little bit here and there. For
If
Wuthering,
he's playing games for enjoyment, he should stop playing Genshin Impact because the game sucks.
I agree. I've observed that game since its release. I used to think about playing the first game, but I was like, I don't know, something about it just makes me not want to play it. My instinct just proved me right, especially once Kuro came out and I seen everything it was doing to be the better Genshin, and like for our kind of player base that likes like challenges and like and ladies. I mean, Genshin got ladies in it, but in-depth fighting styles. They had like the little Pokemon system, it has it going on for it. So it's like it was definitely it was more for my more floats my boat.
Yeah, that's not in game, so maybe he should stop playing.
Waves had a lot of guides at the very, very start, but we kind of, it's an open world gacha game. I just didn't really go out of love with it, so we just kind of moved on. The other than if I have to, it really comes to the point where, is it my fault as a streamer for playing games that is something the gacha tribalism people deem not good? And if that's the case, should I just stay in Honkai Star Rail? Or
So, it's not your for wanting to play a game. However, there should taken for the fact that Pokey is also someone who has fed into the war. He has. He's done many gacha tribalistic, instigation. And there's photos. There is. Hold up. Let me see if I can find something. Even this, you know what I'm saying? I scroll down to days ago. You're doing the gacha war is back. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Pokey is someone who actively feeds into the gacha war.
Oh man, I should have showed my polls for Girls Frontline too, bruh.
Step in shit, expect to smell like shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
like in Zenless Zone Zero.
So, if he doesn't do any of the gacha war, let me tell you why that's the biggest decision he could ever make. This community is paraded by sensitive crybaby bitches. They are. They are. Anything say, they can turn it in to, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Oh, dude.
I did.
What's the top tier?
Yeah, Sunday was top tier.
Hey, Sunday, man.
Hey, fuck him, Sunday mains. This guy sucks.
Wherever you go, unless you become your
Why is my keyboard just being stupid?
Smite the heretics, you will be dealing with retards forever. You must kill them.
Because when I play those two games, we don't get a comparison.
Right.
There won't be enough.
And it's not true, Techie. That's always been good when he just played Honkai Star Rail. He was good before he met
go back.
He was you, Techie.
Where the hell did she go?
When he just played Honkai Star Rail. Do you guys
Come on now.
I started talking to Mr. Pokey. Well, how about I remind you, he was a guy who played Honkai Star Rail, and he said Jing Yuan was mid, and there was a whole damn subreddit called r/Jing Yuan mains who was attempting to ruin his life.
That is actually crazy. Nah, nigga, get the hell. First of all, that nigga was mid until freaking Sunday came out. So what are we yapping about? No more that's.
To have his back, I bitched an entire community, and guys, where is our mains now? Nowhere. So
Jing Yuan mains.
And none of his chat should be sitting here enabling. Yes, Mr. Bo. Just stay in Honkai.
TikTok chat is funny as hell.
Bitches.
Midian. The new main now. The techie bacteria. They are dead. It's top tier now, so they're chill. Midyuan.
Started in Honkai Star Rail. And don't say, none of this ever happened before Tecton was here. Bitch, it was a problem, and if I didn't step in, he'd still be dealing with that shit. I stepped in to help him out. Dumbass motherfuckers making shit weird.
other Honkai Star Rail to compare with as of this point. And for Xenoblade Zone Zero, there also isn't that much of controversy.
And now they're Firefly mains.
It's specifically at this point for Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact.
Wait,
and
who?
as unfortunate as it is,
I stepped in to help him out. Dumbass motherfuckers making shit weird.
other Honkai Star Rail to compare with as of this point. And for Xenoblade Zone Zero, there also isn't that much controversy.
And now they're Firefly mains.
It's specifically at this point for Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact. And as
Weird.
other Honkai Star Rail to compare with as of this point. And for Xenoblade Zone Zero, there also isn't that much of controversy.
And now they're Firefly mains.
You saying Ginyuan mains are now Firefly mains?
And as unfortunate as it is to have this conversation, I don't really know if it happens to other content creators. Because I might be one of the few that legit dabbles in a lot, right? I would love to hear Fob thinks of this. If Fob ever reacts to this video, because I know Fob also plays a shit ton of different games. Like he plays
Great, so he wants people to react to it. Okay, so this will go to YouTube. I wasn't originally going to upload this, but because he wants to know what people think, I will upload this. Okay, great.
while he plays Genshin, he plays all the maybe he plays Genshin now.
So as another concept has dealt with this for 6 years, just ban him, and you'll be money.
Well, it's like, couldn't he make it anyway? Because, like, since he made the video of him going over the situation. I mean, I guess he'd just be nice as well, because that's his, they are pretty close. I believe so.
There will be fighting. There will always be war. There will always be instigating. If you're in one game, you will have war within that one game. You will. And so your job as a content creator is to get in as many different spaces as possible. And when you deem a place beyond healing, you leave. Okay? Because Genshin Impact, here we go. Yep, we're doing this again. Genshin Impact is a space beyond healing. It is. There is too many to the top. There are too many delusional people who are only
Fuck.
trying to deal with that shit. Absolutely not. There is nobody I want to collab with in that space. What would they add? Oh, I love this game. Really? Why? I don't know. I'm good. Oh, Paimon's kind of funny.
Oh, Paimon's kind of funny.
Bro. The game is shit. And we all know it's shit. It's a stepping stone for better games.
God damn.
Good lord, I hate that game. Jesus. And the worst thing is, if they were to just remove Paimon, it would be so much better. Remove Paimon, give the game an iframe for a dodge.
My nail's coming up.
Good to go. CN loves Paimon. Well, here's the thing, man. I'm not Chinese, so I don't care. I mean this genuinely. Do you care what's going on in China and Japan with my games? No, bitch, because I'm not there.
Gesh
Does it not have iframes? Give it the dodge Waves has. That's what I mean. Give it the same dodge as Wuthering Waves. Great.
plays Genshin less nowadays. I would love to hear about what these
Like, listen, China, they eat like cats and dogs and like feet and like bird brains. I don't want to eat that shit. I don't give a fuck what they enjoy over there. I'm not doing it. So it makes no difference to me what their culture is enjoying because I'm not in there. And that's their culture. And that's fine. But
1 second, guys.
what people enjoy doesn't mean that I'm going to. There are things over there that are normalized that are not.
Like, how the fuck did this happen?
other content creators or what these other streamers experience. Because for me at this point,
Ah!
what the fuck, So holy shit, genuinely Kiwi thing that but this will be my
Oh God!
quick little
Chad, don't sit there and be pussies and act like what I just said wasn't anything but the truth. What we're gonna freak out. Said that's what they do in China. They do. Did I ever say it was a bad thing? No, I said it was their culture. Quit being pussies. Did I say there was anything wrong with it? Absolutely not.
Ren. What happened? I don't really know what to title this video. I'll think about it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Know what you guys in the comments below. This is
Hey, there's 4 more minutes, Mr. Falcon. What's going on?
Carmen Farm shit. It's like a 12-minute video, so call me like what, $50 for this. So it is really just to encourage a discussion within the community and see where things go from here, right? So okay, I just finished having a pretty interesting conversation, right?
For real.
It's been around 1 hour ever since I so this is just additional what I think after really thinking through
Yeah, full stop. If you don't know, I've already
Freaking destroyed my finger.
what I just said. In retrospect,
Yeah.
I think
God, he's
version before Wuthering Waves.
like, jeez.
At first, the Genshin chatters, or rather, the people that play Wuthering Waves, they probably wouldn't watch my stream to begin with, and then they'll think I'm a Genshin guy, so they'll leave me alone. And then once I play Wuthering Waves, I don't think the Genshin guys will disturb me for playing Wuthering Waves because
Well, they did. Because they did that to Ziox. And the Genshin shadows are in every Wuthering Wave streams. They are. That's been proven demonstrably true. Yes, it is an issue on both sides. This is the issue I'm having. It is a both side issue.
let's just be real. I think Wuthering Waves 2.0 was a pretty impressive upgrade. And it's not like, like what's the Genshin guys gonna do? Oh my god, y'all don't have dinosaurs? Right? So I think I probably should have
Where are the dinosaurs at, man? Wuthering Wave sucks.
done that in retrospect. Play Genshin first, then play Wawa, and then for both halves, I think the hate would be lesser. Also,
That works objectively is just ban them.
we did play Wuthering Wave for 3 days, so maybe it would happen the first day, and then by day 2 and 3 it would have been lesser. So probably should have done that. Second thing that I kind of wanna about okay, I focus on 3 and 6. I think the second thing I wanna talk about is comparisons between both games. They would be kind of
Before he says that, comparison between both games is very healthy. My personal take. I think that if you can't handle people comparing your game, you're insecure. I don't know what he's gonna say.
Totally agree. Like, it's silly that you can't that kind of criticism.
inevitable
Great.
because fundamentally they are both open world gacha games.
Yep.
And like they both almost target the core demographic.
Yep.
And while they
Great
kind of
take.
differ in like
Great take.
combat and like the difference of like they're definitely not the same, but it's kind of the same game, same but different. So not the comparison. I really tried to make any comparison in the little Genshins just now, but it was so difficult because every single time I made the comparison, it kind of made me think of the other game, and
Yep.
then once I think of one game, it made me think of the other game, right? So on that hand, I think comparison is fine, and if
Yep.
anything, comparison is good.
Great take. Great fucking take.
It brings about discussion about feedback for both gaming companies on like
Absolutely.
what can they learn, what can they improve on for their future projects.
Great.
But
Saved.
there is a difference between comparison and gacha tribalism, which is what caused the whole thing to
Sure.
begin with.
Sure.
Because there wasn't it wasn't comparison of a they can improve on here. It was just why are you playing this dog shit game?
Are they wrong? All right, yeah, but are they wrong?
Why are you playing this dog shit
So
game?
I think there's a very big difference between both there. And yeah. Oh, and also
Oh, this is looking good.
You know, constructive shit for Genshin. They already tried and nobody listened, so now they just shit talk. Yep.
one last thing. I might permaban more. Hopefully it's not you.
Let's fucking go. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Fuck yes, bro. Ban them all. Good. Kill them all. Fob, you need to do that next, buddy boy.
Because I really don't permaban that much. But
You should.
you know, after today,
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
Okay, cool. There's no word
Yes.
today. It's Satch. Join Discord, join Discord.
Great video. Great video. Very simple. Those on both sides. Permaban, kill them all. It's very, very, very simple. Yep. There's good side. There is no bad side. We're both equal slop. We're all slop down here, guys. And some people are the sloppiest of them all. And sometimes when you go full slop, and you never go full slop, unless you're Tectone's YouTube. Good shit, Mr. Pokey. This seems like a W change for him. Seems like shit's gonna heal. But Mr. Pokey, please play what you want to play. Just ban the bad apples before they spoil the whole bunch. My opinion.
So yeah. Oh. Okay. Go back, please. To do that.
One of my
Okay, guys, so that was a good from Tectone as usual, and another good response from Pokey. So if you would like to let me know what you thought about that video down below, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And don't forget to check out Mr. Pokey and Mr. Tectone as well. Make both great gacha comment, and I definitely would suggest you guys go check them out as well. But that'll be all for today's video. Make sure to, like I said before, leave a like and a comment, and let me know what you thought about it down below. Peace, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night and a good day. Jeez.